Welcome everyone to our YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Kevin Pekka, and today we got the Next Level Glide. And what this is, it's a neck rehabilitation device. I'm very excited because I feel like a lot of the neck rehabilitation devices on the market right now, they can be too strong on people's necks. Some people are very fragile and they need something very light to start with. And I feel like a lot of the other devices, they pull really hard on the neck in the wrong direction and can make things worse. So what we're gonna do today is we are gonna run through a lot of different exercises that the Next Level device provides, a bunch of different rotations, chin tucks, extensions, isometric exercises to see if this device is worth buying. If you're a practitioner, putting it in your practice to help strengthen and rehabilitate your patients. As you can see here, the device is very simple. It came out of the box just like this. There's no assembly required, which I really like. And the device just glides back and forth and it provides a different angle. So if you're doing rotation, it would be this way. If you're doing something like chin tucks or extension exercises, you put the device that way. And the resistance bands are very easy to use. It comes with 3 different colors, yellow being the lightest, red being the middle, and green being the strongest. So obviously when you start something new, you're doing a new exercise, I always recommend starting on the lightest setting, even if you can take more resistance, but just to get your neck used to the exercises so you don't hurt yourself, because we are trying to rehabilitate the neck here. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna lay on a flat table, and it also comes with this little headband, which is very simple, very light. It's got a Velcro patch in the front. So you put the headband on like this, strap it around your neck, little grippy side to the back of the headband that goes on the headpiece to allow your neck to stabilize to the headpiece and allow you to do the exercises. I'm real excited to put this to use. I've heard nothing but great things about this. That's why we're doing this video. We're gonna test it out and see if we recommend it to our patients at the end. Okay, so we're gonna put the Velcro headpiece on. Remember that the Velcro goes in the front of the head and the grippy side goes in the back. So we're gonna put this on here. Also, it might be beneficial to, when you first do this, to have somebody else to help reposition the headpiece and make sure you're doing it right. You can definitely do it by yourself, but Dr. Ben and I were in here, and it definitely makes it a little bit easier, and there's 2 people when you're learning how to do the exercises, so just keep that in mind. All right, so we are gonna do some isometric exercises now where it's gonna work one side of the neck. So you lift your head up, slide the board to one side. This is actually kind of tough. So it's trying to pull your head in one direction, and the goal with these isometric exercises is to stabilize the neck muscles. So I would try to hold these for about 10 seconds. The light setting's pretty good. It's working the left side of my neck here, definitely engaging the SCM. I feel it working my shoulder too. You also kind of feel your low back core muscles engaging too. So it's not only working the neck, it's working the entire spine, which is really cool. All right, we're gonna go to the other side here. The left side of my neck is definitely stronger than the right. I definitely feel this in my neck, and I feel it on the right side of my low back too, in a good way. All right, we're gonna do some flexion extension exercises. For this one, you have to move a little bit down the table, and the back of your head is more towards the base of the board. So we're gonna do some chin tucks here, which is a very popular physical therapy rehabilitation exercises for the neck. If you haven't worked on any strengthening exercises for the neck in a long time, I definitely recommend the yellow band, because that is going to engage muscles that you haven't been using in a long time. This is really good. All right, we're going to switch it up to extension. And you don't want to just muscle through these. You want to be nice, slow, gentle, and feel those neck muscles working. All right, so that is a thumbs up on chin tucks and extension. I love how it allows you to use every single motion of the neck. It's not excluding anything that you can't do with the neck. So we are doing traction now. I love traction, and I love this device for it because you see a lot of traction exercises on YouTube. We get people get their neck yanked off the table. This is nice and light and gentle, and some other devices really stretch out the neck. Let's see how this feels. So you're gonna slide the shifter, you're gonna slide the board down, put your head down, and it's gonna slowly drag your neck up. I'm feeling a slight distraction here. Nothing too crazy. Let's switch it to the yellow. All right, so what's very interesting about the traction, I'm getting more distraction on the lowest level band. It feels really good. I wasn't getting too much of a decompression with the heavier bands. I'm feeling a nice decompression, especially in that upper neck area, which I'm surprised of because I thought the more tension, the more distraction. I'm feeling more distraction on the light setting. This feels really good. And I really like this because there's other devices, like I said before, that just pull on your neck. This is nice, stable, and slowly distracting. And you can lift your head up anytime if it's too much. They also have a resisted rotation exercise, which I like. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your head up, slide the board to the right, look to the left. My neck's already sore from doing all these exercises, but so the board is trying to bring my head back over to center and I'm trying to keep it here. Definitely feel it more on the lateral portion of my neck. Try the other side here. Yeah, this side's a little harder for me. And remember, if this is easy, they got 3 different levels where you can kind of test to see where your neck is at. We're just keeping everything on the lightest setting for these exercises. As I was stating earlier in the video, for your first time, if you have a lot of neck issues, I think it's better for a 2-person setup. That way the person can just relax and focus on the exercises without worrying have to change the bands, or also keep an eye on your head position. You might not know that your head is too tucked or rotated too much, so I would have one person keeping an eye on the neck, making sure it's nice and neutral, the board's in the right position, and then so the other person can just really relax and focus on rehabilitating the neck. We got Dr. Ben here. Everything's in the right position. He is just gonna focus on doing some rotation exercises here. How's that feel, Ben?
Feels pretty good.
Yeah, I was really impressed with how smooth the glider piece is here.
Yeah, it's very smooth. Definitely feel it.
And guys, like what we were saying before, if you didn't get a clear picture at the resistance bands here, it's very simple. Yellow is the lightest, red is the middle, and green is the strongest. So very easy to use. So we just completed the next level neck exercises. We ran through all the ranges of motion, isometric exercises, and to be honest, it was phenomenal. I was really impressed with how smooth the glider was. I was impressed with the resistance band levels, very simple to switch on and off. I was surprised how sore my neck was after doing very light exercises. It really hits the muscles that we're just not using every day. It was very light and gentle on the neck. Even with the spinal decompression, it really wasn't pulling that hard on the neck. It was really a nice occipital lift, and you can stop it at any moment. Your neck is not locked into any device, which I really liked. And if you do feel like the strongest neck resistance band is too light for you, they also do provide advanced bands where you can actually, put more resistance on it. So I think that would be one of the issues that you're going to run into eventually, but they also have those advanced bands for the stronger people that need more resistance, which is great. As I was saying earlier in the video, there's really not a lot of good neck rehabilitation options that are gentle, specific, targeted to muscles. I was really, really impressed with this. I'm excited to start working on this. A lot of my patients that are moving into, they want to get back into the gym, strengthen their neck is structurally aligned and they want to take it to the next level. So I'm excited to work with them on this. The one thing that I could see being a limitation with this device is I think after a few months of using this, the resistance is you're going to get used to it, especially if you're a big, stronger person and your neck's in really good shape. The only thing is I think you're going to run out of resistance. I think it's going to become easy for you. But if you are looking to rehabilitate your neck and strengthen it, I think this is perfect. I'm excited to use it with my patients. If you guys have any questions, comment below. We'll share the link and have a great day.